Welcome back, guys. On this video, we're talking about one of lost in love requested question in my channel here. So I thought I should answer it at least once and for all. And it is about this Vinayank boy in the series. Because if you all noticed, when they showed the episode before Leap, they showed that Say and the child died, and then they did 7 years later. All of a sudden, we were seeing a boy. And most people are now asking, okay, we thought the child died. How did she now come back? And then they also named this new child Vinang. And some people are asking, is it like Paki and Virat that gave birth to this one, or was it that the boy survived? A lot of questions, and that is what we're talking about on this video. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't, as we jump straight into the video of today. So first explaining, guys, this Vinang you're seeing right now is adopted by Paki and Virat, to replace their alleged long lost son with Sei. And also, you might be asking, how possible did they adopt it? Let me explain to you. Ashwini says that she used to love Sei immensely and hate Paki, but now that she is thankful for Paki for giving birth to Vinank and taking care of her and her husband. Virat says that he was shattered after noticing Sei's name in dead people's list and blames himself for the accident, as Sei left home as that day because of him. Ashwini says that they lost Vinang because of Sei, and then the Vinang that is already here enters and says that who is Vinang? Virat lifts him up and says that they want happiness in his life, and Vinang says that he is happy. Paki joins them, Nidan clings their picture. If you notice here, guys, they said they lost Vinang due to Sei, and also that Sei died, and then there's Vinang here who says who is Sei, and also they made mention on the beginning episode that Paki gave birth to this particular Vinang, but we all know that there was some point they said that Paki cannot give birth. Anyways, guys, then fast forward to another episode where Virat found out that Savi is actually the daughter. There was an interesting stuff that Paki told Vinank. So, like I said, fast forwarding to the episode here, this particular episode was saying that when Jagtab reviews to Virat that Savi is a daughter, Virat got upset and went to find the child Savi and snatch Savi away from Sei. Then Vinank brings juice to Paki in this episode, and Paki emotionally hugs Vinank, and Vinank asks her to finish the juice and distress herself. He asks why is everyone kicking Jagtab away, why they taught him to respect everyone. Then Paki asks him not to interfere in others' issues. She further says that like he stays with them after they adopted him, that Virat has to stay with Savi as well if Virat adopts Savi. And then Vinank says that the house is too big for everyone and that they should adopt Savi as well. Here it is clearly stated Pak is telling Vinank that they adopted him. Then what they did not know is that this Vinank child is actually Virat and Sei's long lost child. So they're actually staying with the boy with hope that they actually adopted the child from an orphanage. And we'll still fast forward to the episode where Virat finds out that Vinank is actually his long lost son with Sei, and that he did not die, and that he was saved by some orphanage people, and that the orphanage they adopted him was actually where the people that saved him after they assumed him to die. You understand? And later on, he also found out that Sei was actually the biological mother of this Vinang that Paki is actually raising. And it will really be emotional disaster. Let me put it like that. Whenever this secret comes out, because Sei will also want to carry the Pekin now. Abi Paki as well no go agreement carrying Pekin. Virat as well will also always be in the middle of these two women, because he doesn't know the one that he will talk, say he will offend and leave him again. He doesn't know the one that he will do, Paki will offend, and the family will just begin with drama. So they are staying with this Binak with hope that they adopted him as their adopted child, right? But however, they did not know that it was their biological son that they adopted and have been staying with all these years. So these stories are actually very complex and confused. And I know you might be asking, guys, how did Virat find out that Vinayak is actually his long lost son, and how did he get in contact with the orphanage and so on and so forth. Well, finally he decided to do the investigation that he couldn't do all these years, because Sei's point of getting angry with Virat is that Virat couldn't investigate any further, but just started assuming that she died. Now Virat started investigating and found out that the child did not really die, and then the orphanage people also told them about the child that they brought, that the child they adopted was actually Vinank. So now the question is, will Virat really tell Sei that the child is actually alive? because say I've actually thought the child died, I'm saying it's not like assuming that this one is actually his son, because obviously they said they adopted this one, right? So now the question is, how will Say feel when she finally finds out that this little boy is actually her son? And also, how will Paki feel when she finds out that this boy I've been raising all these years is actually Say's son? And then how will Virat feel when he finally realized that the adopted child, alleged adopted child, is actually his assumed long lost son? Anyways, guys, this episode might not really be shown any moment from now, but at least you have an idea, and I hope it clears your doubts on Lost in Love, guys. Don't forget to subscribe in case you are liking these recent updates of Lost in Love I've been giving. Don't forget to comment how you feel. I beg, and I'll see you next time. And bye, guys.